Hello everyone, it's fairytales and welcome to another story. So if your bed is cozy enough, let's listen to it together. In a city high on a tall column stood the statue of the happy prince. It was covered in thin leaves of gold. The eyes were two bright sapphires and a large red ruby glowed on his sword's hilt. The statue was admired by all for its beauty. One night, a little swallow flew over the city. His friends had gone to Egypt for the winter, but he had stayed behind for a time. As he was flying over the city, he saw the statue of the happy prince, and he decided to rest at its feet. As he was preparing to sleep, a drop of water fell on him. He looked up, and to his surprise, the happy prince was crying. "Who are you?" asked the swallow. "I am the happy prince," said the statue. "When I was alive, I lived in a palace where sorrow was not allowed to enter. I was always happy. Now, when I'm dead, they have set me up here so high that I can see all the ugliness and misery of my city. And though my heart is made of lead, I cannot help but weep." The happy prince then explained to the swallow that he saw a poor woman whose son was sick. She had no money to buy food or medicine. The happy prince asked the swallow to take the ruby from his sword hilt and give it to the woman. Reluctantly, the swallow agreed. He carried the ruby to the woman's house and laid it beside her. Then, despite the prince's request to stay, the swallow said he must go to Egypt. The next day, the happy prince saw a young man struggling to finish a play. He was too cold to write, and hunger was chilling his soul. The happy prince asked the swallow to take one of the sapphire eyes from his statue to the man. Again, the swallow was reluctant, but he complied, laying the sapphire on the man's desk. The swallow then prepared to leave, but the prince asked him to stay one more night. The following day, the prince saw a young girl selling matches in the street, her feet bare in the snow. She had no money, and her father would beat her if she returns home without any earnings. The happy prince asked the swallow to take his other sapphire eye and give it to the girl. The swallow did as he was asked, but now the happy prince was blind. The swallow decided he could not leave the prince and stay by his side forever. As the day passed, the swallow took all the gold leaf from the happy prince and distributed it among the poor. Winter came and the swallow grew cold and weak. On the day he died, he kissed the happy prince on the lips and fell down dead at his feet. Suddenly, a curious crack was heard inside the statue as the leaden heart of the happy prince broke in two. The next morning, the townsfolk found the statue no longer beautiful beside the dead swallow and decided to take it down. They melted the statue in a furnace, but they could not melt the leaden heart. So they discarded it on a heap of rubbish next to the dead bird. In heaven, God asked one of his angels to bring him the two most precious things in the city. The angel brought him the leaden heart and the dead bird. "You have rightly chosen," said God, "for in my garden of paradise the little bird shall sing forever, and in my city of gold the happy prince shall praise me." And the end of our story. This one actually made me very sad, yet touched my heart, and I hope one day I could be as kind as the prince and the bird. It's just because I think if you do kind things, the kind things will return to you. So I will keep on being nice and kind as much as I can, and I hope you do the same. just like me. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you like this video I would be really happy. See you next time, everyone.